Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is David Labby with Big Man Fitness, and today is day 10. Day 10 of my ketogenic experiment. I had my 7-day cleanse this week. I'm eating fermented vegetables and pickles and avocados. I have increased my caloric intake from 500 to 1,000 calories. This is a progressive diet plan. There are many reasons why I'm doing it this way, and a lot of people are like, that's really unhealthy. It's not. I'm taking multiple supplements, multiple vitamins, 3 times a day in order to keep my micronutrients up, because I'm drinking 2 gallons of water a day. I drink 4 things of mason jars with lemon water, and then I just refill them with water. Sometimes I keep the lemons in there anyway. I mean, because, lemon water is extremely healthy for you. It also helps with the cleanse. It helps with flushing your system of toxins. And this is proof. So one of the update on my measurements. I told you guys I was going to take my measurements. My wife took them this morning. So I was 55 inches on my waist, and now I was 58 inches on my waist. I'm now 55 inches on my waist. So that's 3 inches off my waist, guys, in 10 days. That's pretty awesome. My arms have actually gained an inch. I was 16 inches. I'm just giving the gist of it, because there was one that was 15 3/4 or something like that. I was 16 inches on my arms. I'm now up to 17 inches on my arms. My thighs were 29 inches, and now I've gained an inch on my thighs, and now they're 30 inches each. And my calves have gained an inch. So they were 17 inches, and now they're 18. So my progression in my exercise is, so I'm gaining muscle. I am gaining muscle in areas, and I'm losing fat, which is crazy to me, considering my diet plan right now. But it just proves that if you have, I am gaining protein from, but it's very limited amounts of protein. I'm 5 grams of protein for the day. What I think is that it's taking off with the reserves of my body, and the process of what's going on is, it's called autophagy. It's when your body depletes the inactive cells and also unstructured cells in your body. So there's damaged cells in your body, and what autophagy does, when you deplete your caloric intake, deplete the resources, so carbs, protein, when you deplete those and you're at a deficit for a certain amount of time, your body starts breaking down things in your body to help restore and build the cells that are good. So it helps build new cells. So imagine a machine, a huge machine, or actually let's say a city, and you built this huge city, and some of it was built structurally sound. It was built nice. It was built in moderation in time, and it has its own cell. It has its own fuel sources, and it's very well structured. And then you kind of have the more rural areas and the suburban areas, and some of them are just not built well. You have sheds in places that are built crappily, and some things were just half-assed. Excuse my language, but that I'm just trying to say, they weren't built, and they weren't built with the best of materials. You have some houses that were built out of popsicle sticks. Well, what it does is it breaks all of that down. And your body looks at what is still usable, what can be salvaged, what can be salvaged, what can be used as fuel, and what needs to be thrown away. And it does that, and then it filters it through to the rest of the body to help support the cells that are producing properly. And it's also what this process does is that it improves HGH, human growth hormone. It boosts it. This is great for bodybuilders, and my experiment is working. Now see, because of my body type, I do put on muscle mass quite quickly, and I'm kind of excited to see where things go in the later weeks as I progress with my exercise regimen and as well as my diet plan, because I'm increasing in caloric intake throughout the 13 weeks, and then the last technically up through the 10th week, and then weeks 10 through 13 I'm going to start scaling back a little bit, to try and cut a little bit, and I'm wondering what can I do, because I'm already down 24 pounds so far, and I was curious this morning because when I found out that I was 3 inches off my waist, I was like, oh, I wonder how much I weigh. So I was just like 3 inches off my waist, and then I was just like 24 pounds, because I'm at exactly 330, which is monumental for me. I was really, really surprised by that, but that's just awesome. But I really wanted to talk about that and to let you guys know what my process is and how my progress is doing. And every day I'm really sticking true to my two primary elements, which is my diet and my exercise plan. The other two, so I didn't. It's snowing in New England right now. I live in Massachusetts, and it's a nor'easter, right? Nor'easter. I always say northeaster because I always think of like the north. Hail Edward Stark, King of the North. Sorry, Game of Thrones fan. So I am just so cardio. I didn't get all my cardio in. I did do a little bit, not as much as I would have liked, because I wasn't able to go outside, and also I wasn't able to drive anywhere. And I did not do my yoga yet, but I will do some yoga tonight. That's the one thing that I've been really struggling with, is getting in my yoga, and I really believe that it is truly beneficial for the body, because the little bit that I have been doing, because I have been doing stretching, but I haven't been doing any of my yogic moves, because I have a thing that I call big man yoga, which is slightly modified moves to help ease, to help acclimate. It helps ease into other moves. And when I was really doing, I did some yoga before, and I modified some things to really improve my own flexibility, and I found that it improved my lifting. So I just felt more limber, and also, I didn't feel so tense after a workout. Because I don't know if any of you have ever experienced that, but if you do any heavy lifting, sometimes you just feel, you feel swole, but you feel kind of tense sometimes, and your body just, now I feel more relaxed when I do my stretching. That's why I make sure that I at least do 5 specific stretching moves, but I haven't really pushed into that. But that's just pretty much where I stand right now. And please, guys, if you have any questions about this or anything like that, leave a comment down below. I'd love to answer them. I'd like to see what you are doing for your weight loss journey. If you have any questions on ketosis, the ketogenic diet, low carb, or anything about weightlifting, or when it comes to big man yoga, like what can you do when it comes to because being big, especially being a big man, doesn't usually equivalize to being flexible, and it's definitely a tough one, but it can be done. It can be done. So leave a like down below if you found any of this valuable. Please, it helps the channel and it helps me get my my reach out there to other people's, because that's my main thing, is I just want to help other people that are a lot like me. I never thought that I would be able to do this, and do this as well, do this well, and this channel is really inspiring me. You guys inspire me. I really hope that this reaches somebody, and that you can relate and understand that you can do this, that there is an end at the there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and that you can push through your fears and move forward. So remember, guys, I'm going to end on that note. Remember, stay informed, be motivated, and live big. Alright, this is Dave Levy out.